Hey, I'm Stephen Ewashkiw from Adventure Yoga Online. Thanks for joining me today for this yoga pose breakdown of Parivrtta Trikonasana, or Revolved Triangle, Twisted Triangle, whatever you're used to hearing it called. This is a pose that challenges me. I'll just let you know that straight off the bat. But I really enjoy working on it, and I hope that this pose breakdown helps you understand the pose a little bit better. We'll do 2 different entries to the pose, and all you need is your mat and a positive attitude. So bring those 2 things, and I'll meet you standing in just a few seconds. For this yoga pose breakdown of Parivrtta Trikonasana, or Revolved Triangle, we're going to start in Tadasana. So please stand at the top of your mat in Tadasana if you're doing this along with me. Have your feet a little bit apart. Stretch your arms down at your sides, Tadasana. Stretch your arms up overhead, hands shoulder distance apart, Urdhva Hastasana. Push down through your feet, stretch up through your arms. Get long through your body. And then fold forward, Uttanasana, and touch the ground. If you need to bend your knees to touch the ground, do. Step your left leg back for lunge, Banarasana. So nice long stance, right knee over your right ankle. Ball of your left foot underneath your left heel. So left heel straight up and down, Banarasana. Then we need to adjust our feet for Parivrtta Trikonasana. It's the same foot setup that we do for Warrior 1 or Pyramid Pose. So what we do is we have to step our left foot forward some, roughly the length of one of your feet. Step your left foot forward and then turn your left heel in and over to the right so that you can place your left foot on the ground. Have your left foot flat on the ground with your left foot turning forward roughly towards the front left corner of your mat. And if you can't get your left foot flat here, that's okay. I've got modifications in the blog post that goes with this video, so you can check that out and you'll have some options for what to do. Then push it down through your feet and lift your torso. So there are a few options for coming into Revolved Triangle. You can stay in the forward fold, or you can come up here. We're going to come up on this side. Take your left thumb, hook it into your left. Take your right thumb, hook it into your right hip crease, and pull back with your right hip. Stretch your left arm up. Push through your feet and straighten your legs. Push back with your right thumb. Twist your body to the right, and then side bend to the left. Take your left arm and touch outside your right leg. With your right hand hooking into your right hip, pull back a little and hug your right hip in. Side bend a little more and slide your left hand down the outside of your right leg a little more. And then push with your left arm into your right leg, pull back with your right hand, roll your right shoulder back and twist to the right. If you can get your left hand to touch the ground outside your right foot while keeping both legs straight, do that. Think about your feet and push down through your feet. Look over your right shoulder if that's available, and then stretch your right arm up. Work to have your right wrist over your left shoulder. Push through your feet, twist and look up. This is Parivrtta Trikonasana, Revolved Triangle. To come out, bring your right hand back onto your hip, bend your right knee a little, that's for some knee safety, and then lift your torso, stretch your left arm up again, and then fold forward over your right leg, bend into your right knee, lift your left heel, and step it forward. Uttanasana, fold. Bend your knees a little, stretch your arms up, lift your torso, Urdhva Hastasana, and back to Tadasana. It's almost exit as you enter. Just a little bit of that bend. Just a little bit bending your knee on the way out, just as knee safety. All right, so there's another side to this. Let's do the other side to this.
For this side, we're going to stay low in our entry, so we'll come into pyramid pose, and I'll walk you into revolved triangle from there, just so you can practice a different entry. Tadasana. Stretch your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Fold forward and touch the ground, Uttanasana. Step your right leg back for Banarasana. Bend into your left knee, get a nice long stance, get your legs and feet active. Now we have to make that same foot adjustment. So we have to slide our right foot forward about the length of one of our feet. So take your right foot, just step it forward a little. Turn your right heel in and over to the left and down so that you can get your right foot flat on the ground here. Have your right toes turning forward towards the front right corner of your mat, roughly, and then push through your feet. Straighten your left leg. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Square your hips so that your chest comes over your left leg and you can fold. So I said we stay low this time. Now from here, take your left hand onto your left hip, hook your thumb into your hip crease, and then push your left hip back, pull your right hip forward, and then hug your left hip in a little. Roll your left shoulder back, and that's going to help start the twist here. Look at your left foot for stability and walk your right hand over to your left foot. You can take your right hand up onto your left leg, or take it all the way over to the outside of your left foot and touch the ground. Whatever's available to you, it's all good. Touch your right arm into your left leg, whether you're holding your leg or whether you're touching the ground. Push back with your left hand and twist to the left. Turn your whole body, turn your whole upper body, twist your upper body to the left. Pull back with your left hand. Roll your left shoulder back, and you can look up if that's available, and maybe float your left arm up as well. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Think about your feet, push into your feet. Bring your left hand onto your hip to come out. Look down at your right foot. Take your right hand outside your right foot, left hand to the ground. Lift your right heel, step forward. Uttanasana. Fold forward. Stand up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana, and bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. And that's our Parivrtta Trikonasana breakdown. Thanks for watching. Now I know that's not going to answer all the questions you have about Parivrtta Trikonasana, but I hope it's helped you understand the stages of the pose a little bit more clearly. And if you want to keep going with this journey, this video is part of a whole blog post that I have written about Revolved Triangle. So that's over on my website, adventureyogaonline.com, and there's a direct link to the blog post in the description for this video. So you can click on that, go find out loads more about this pose, including some of the modifications that I mentioned in the yoga pose breakdown, so that you can start to learn how to modify the pose for your practice and for your body. I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to do a full class of mine that's based around Parivrtta Trikonasana, you can click there and do that class. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, just takes a second, click my picture over there, done, subscribed. Thanks, homies. See you soon.